Looks like we are connected and going.
Check it on the back end.
All right. I don't know if Faith can make it tonight or not. Oh, heck yeah.
Much lighter right this way than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Bring this a little closer.
Yeah.
So, need it just to-
Here you are. I'm sure you are. I can hear myself, so that's creepy.
I hate the sound of my.
I do too. But yeah, that's my hoping. I'm gonna double check your boost there. Give it up. Make sure you're hitting the end of the microphone there. Oh, you know why? Because I'm a freaking idiot.
Well, I'm not plugged in yet.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right here.
I'm glad we got that on record. I'm sure you did sound distant, sir. Oh, heck on.
Okay, how about now? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't want to hear my voice any more than that. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got a pre-show topic for you.
Excellent.
Actually, I'm going to put that back up where I have room for my hand, the keyboard. So, the pre-show topic for today is not as much a fun one as some of the previous ones have been. So, for the last 20 years or so, roughly, one of the best places to go for mods was Nexus Mods, right?
Yeah.
People would call it just the Nexus. The main admin, the owner and creator of Nexus Mods, Dark One, is stepping back.
Okay.
And that would be fine, understandable. You know, hey, he's been doing it for 20 years. He wants to spend more time with his family. I understand that.
Foul?
Right.
Okay.
The problem is the wording of the post is very vague. And so it's not clear right now if he sold the website or if he's given the website to these two people. Now, I say these two people because I don't have company name. I don't have business profiles. I don't have any of that stuff for these guys.
You haven't checked their LinkedIn?
I have. Well, they didn't have one linked, unfortunately. I have two usernames, and that's it.
Okay.
And the biggest issue is they're not usernames I recognize as members of the team. Now, they could have been added, and I missed it. But they're also not presented as members of the team that it's been handed over to. They're presented as two new people.
Okay.
And so the worry right now is that having gotten to the point of his life where he doesn't want to do it anymore, he's sold the website. And he's just not saying that's what he's done. And if so, what's going to happen to Nexus? You know?
Okay.
Because it's weird, right? If it was, hey, I'm going to hand it over to head of the admins that has been leading the moderation team, you know, or I'm going to hand it over to the moderation team, that'd be one thing.
Yeah, but you don't know but all right, that is not the point of this conversation, Rimas.
Hey, Rimas.
But I'm glad you're here. So you don't know if he just handed it over to his buddies. You're like, no,
Yeah.
we'll compensate you a little bit for it.
We have no idea.
It is disease, and that's all that matters.
And that's where the worry set in for a lot of people, right? The immediate feeling of, oh, if he sold this to somebody that is not going to treat it the way that it has been treated, are our lifetime subscriptions to the site going to be honored? Is more stuff going to get locked behind premium subscriptions?
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's reasonable to worry about, right?
Absolutely.
The biggest concern is from mod makers
Yep.
that up until this point have been able to upload most of their mods for free. You know, obviously if you pass a certain amount of server space, you got to pay. But the worry now is, am I going to have to pay to post my sites and have them hosted on their servers?
Maybe so. Which will raise an uproar. But don't think Nexus mod can't be replaced.
Exactly, and that's the big thing is.
I mean that is like, have you met these computer nerds?
Right.
This will get done on one level or another.
Yeah. Well, and the big thing I kept
will
seeing.
be in Skyrim. Bare boobs be in Skyrim one way or
no
another.
No matter what.
You know, they're going to try it. They're going to get it the best they can.
There was one thing that I saw that was pretty funny of, well, why don't you trust these two guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you trust these two guys? And the answer was, well, because they're just usernames. And then somebody says, well, what's the name of the guy that runs the website? And somebody responds, Dark One. Somebody says, well, what's the difference? And well, realistically, the difference is for 20 years, he hasn't been gouging people. You know, like his website's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say the golden age of Nexus is past.
You know,
but we know he hasn't been doing it. So I understand why people trusted him.
I wouldn't even call it wholesome.
But, yeah. No, it's not. It's definitely not wholesome.
Okay, so.
But that's the big worry that's coming. And it's led to a bigger conversation about maybe we need to have more places. Like Remas has mentioned a couple there. Mod.io, itch.io is another one. But maybe we need to have more open modding as compared to, hey, everything goes on the Nexus. You know?
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things that made the Nexus as rough as it can be, as popular as it was, it just almost happened to be the hub.
Yeah.
There was enough. People was like, oh, I can put it here easily. I can easily put this here, and anybody can get it.
Yeah.
You know. And
I agree.
I think it had a little bit more ease of access. You know, even though people on that level are not going to need ease of access for it, but still, updates just do a Discord too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I could also see it going the other way and just being more stuff gets posted to individual Discords, and you have to hunt them all down to be able to get them.
Yeah, but that is not surprising to me though. I mean, that's just the way it's been going. You know, it's obvious. You know, like with Bethesda said they're going to try to do the paid mod things.
Yeah.
And, you know, Dark chewed me down. I was like, no, I'll give him a chance.
Yeah.
Let him do it. Didn't surprise.
Yeah. Just because you gave him a chance didn't mean you...
I had, I hope for him.
You didn't jump in both feet forward.
Right. No, but I obviously, nobody trusts that, knew that was going to crash. And it kind of did. Let's put the brakes on this game that's been going strong for 11, 15 years.
Yeah. Mods for Gamer League. Yeah. That's one good way to do it. Another thing that I saw recently was with Fire Emblem specifically, a lot of mods have been now aggregated into one website that somebody made that is just like, hey, what kind of mod do you want? Do you want a mod that just replaces portraits? Do you want a mod that specifically changes gameplay? A mod that is a brand new story somebody wrote using a Fire Emblem engine? Like, hey, here's all of this stuff compiled where you can find it very easily. Like that would be cool for each individual game to have their own site like that. Where if all I care about is Elden Ring, I can go find specific Elden Ring mods. Because that's why people use Nexus, right? It was easy to go, hey, I want mods for Elden Ring category, there we go. And then they got their feet mods.
Yeah. Well, people are going to try to make money. Mm-hmm. It is kind of important, and I hear, from what I understand, I don't know. I hear that, it's kind of nice to have some.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't. What we got? Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
That's true.
They do.
That's true.
And they got it, in their little locker of sin.
Yep.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Hot coffee mod. Started it all.
Yeah, the grandfather.
Got to see those pixels, man. What do you think? Should we go ahead and get started here?
I'm not sure we can degrade this conversation any further.
Right.
I mean, I know we could. That was not an accurate statement, I would say. Okay, so. Dude.
Oh, I love the idea that that wasn't an on-purpose typo, but it's great. Oh, it's great. I'm just killing some stuff while I was waiting.
Okay. Very dramatic music. All right, so we're supposed to run out and find Rogren,
Yeah,
right? Is that what we're doing, or what we're doing? Because we've got some of these other
I
ones.
think so. We were also helping these people here.
Okay.
I think we were supposed to go forward for them too. Everything you do is very deliberate.
Yes, I understand, sir.
I really don't need to stop and kill animals, but I'm also trying to get LOTRO points.
Well, let's. Well, the big way to. Do we get rep?
I don't know if we get rep here or not, actually. Because we're supposed to be getting it with our faction, right? And I haven't gained any allegiance points.
Okay, traveled.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my faction, but
Okay. What? I'm just gonna go talk to Rogren.
I'm going to have to look that up at some point. Oh, I was almost teleporting. I wasn't paying attention.
You hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I didn't realize when you click the little house here that instead of taking
Oh
you,
yeah.
it teleports you back to your dudes.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting to do this until you got one. You know, once you get high enough level.
I've been through all that.
Yeah.
So my goal is to hammerhead through this.
Okay, so if I want to do this, I need
Yeah.
to just start.
Like I'm saying, as long as the animals on your screen aren't gray and purple on mine,
Yeah, we're good.
we're good. You know,
Speaking of animals, this one got a little too close.
that's your first playthrough.
Get him, Laurent. I'm gonna kite him.
I'm gonna take him down.
That's very nice.
Uppercut him in the balls there. That was very nice.
I don't know how I feel about this second section of Mordor. I like it more than the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different shade of, like, gray-red, you know? That helps.
Did you feel better?
There are great bats over there.
They're not that good.
Good old bollocking.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, Remus, Friday, Bandit and I are going to check out the now early access, available to everyone, Steel Hunters, which you and I think, had played before. I think you played with me in that one when we got code for it, for the demo, the beta. But it is now early access for everyone, and so we're going to check that out Friday. If you want to steel hunt with us.
Why? I'm not auto running. I am stuck running.
Uh-oh. Miss each other that night? Okay, I got you. I have slept since then.
Oh, look, another bullocking.
I stunned him, but I stunned him after Laura had killed him, so it didn't really matter.
Trust me, he was quite stunned.
His goat just shook off my days.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with my character.
Is it because you were running when you moved to the window, maybe?
Okay, stop.
Okay, very nice.
Okay.
What are we supposed to be doing in this section here? This orange.
Supposed to be going and finding this Rogren.
Okay, that is this one.
On the road.
Okay, so he's up and to the left from the road.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't go through the lava. We'll use the
Yep,
bridge.
probably. Very nice, Remus. Very nice. Thank you, thank you.
Uh,
I think the guy's name was Prophet that I like to use. I don't remember for sure. I gotta look at it again. It's been a while since I played it.
well, I wouldn't know. That for sure.
It has been a bit.
It's been a while since I played that game.
That's a young fire drake.
Yes. And it won't become an old one.
Nope.
Oh, can I get that? Can I get it? Okay.
We did watch a Gundam today, for better and for worse.
Older Archer.
We
Yeah.
did.
So we'll see if Will is gonna make it.
Yeah, it was age, but
Yes.
Will had said that he wanted to hear our thoughts on it as well, so we will wait a little bit.
And give him a chance to get here.
Gundam Age. Get him, Laurent. Get him, Rugrat.
I got him. I got him. That one. Where?
Destroy Orc tents as well. So far, these extra quests have given pretty good XP as well.
Yeah. The place we're heading to a interesting place, and I think they meant to get some good XP.
On the way.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Found a dusty artifact in the rubble. Oh boy, my map is now something. Haven't watched Age yet? Well, about that. I'm not going to say you should, because
Okay. I gotta
think-
do that. I was doing it wrong.
it's no
But
good.
it looks like they do respawn though. It just takes a second.
Okay. Yeah. Because you're like me, Rimas, and you got to watch them all. So, hello, Will.
Ah, there he is. Sometimes it takes him a long time. You know, he's Canadian.
Thought he might be busy cooking.
And that could be rough. Right on. Heck yeah. All right. So now, I'm sure he is ready for us. We're now ready to speak about watching the first 4 episodes of Age.
Yep.
Once again, notably one of the Gundam shows.
Just nice.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't talk about it then. I can understand.
I like the Gundam.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's pretty cool design.
Bacon.
As far as like being like, hey, we're gonna modernize the design a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. It goes with it. That's definitely good.
Mm-hmm.
The whole it looks weird, right?
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Well, it's made by Level 5 that makes the Professor Layton games and Yokai Watch and things like that. And you can tell it has that art style.
Yeah, and like Vargas
Yeah.
is a video game character. Is a video game character.
So is DK.
And yeah, which yes, yeah, but he's a very specific one. He's straight up. He's straight out of Dragon Quest. I swear.
No, it's character design. Some of them I kind of like. Some of them I really don't.
My problem is that the protagonist is supposed to be 14. He looks like he's 8.
Yeah. Give it a spoiler. I mean, the spoiler on the back of the Age 1 does look nice.
No, I think it's got like the way they did the chess piece is interesting. And actually throwing in like it's kind of like this different color where the cockpit is.
Hmm.
And it's it looks classic.
Yeah.
The Gundam
No, I agree.
itself.
Oh, that was like a huge explosion on my screen.
I am not too hot on the music.
Oh, I like it.
Music's okay. The score is stock sounds,
Sure.
and the way there's something very generic, kind of about cliche, generic about the whole thing.
Yeah.
But no, I'm great. When
Very
the
nice.
spoilers for the first 4. All right, so when the big ship,
Yeah, the diva.
listen to that horn.
Yeah.
That horn procession making the announcement
Yeah.
with the score. That's not theirs.
That's fair. That's fair.
You've heard that before.
I like it personally.
Well,
That
see, even that note, that is a Dragon Quest melody.
That's probably why I like it. Yeah.
That is how I'm explaining it to myself.
Yeah. Because that's what it's got that same flow that I really like.
Yes.
But I will also say you could take that song out of Gundam Age and you could put that in almost anything else, and I would still like that song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if you took Char's theme song,
Yeah.
it's it's a great song, but
You need Char.
yeah, that's what makes that song,
Right.
And so it has an identity. I feel the same way about like Final Fantasy themes, like the opening theme when you're looking at the bridge being built in Final Fantasy 1. If you put that song anywhere else, it's not going to resonate with me as hard as it does in that moment. Ahead on Our Way hits so hard because it is that, hey, we've earned this. We're moving on.
Well, I told you, man. The first time I put the Final Fantasy cartridge in the NES, looked it up, and it had that arpeggiated sequence. Yeah, Prelude, I think is what it's called.
Yep.
Prelude. That just like that was awesome.
Yep.
I don't know what it was about those steps between the notes.
Halo's theme, same way. Yeah. If I listen to Halo's theme somewhere else, I'd be like, well, that's good. But it hits me way harder.
Yeah, you got some emotional attachment to it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a difference.
I like 2 characters in Age.
Okay.
One of them is not at the point yet where I like him, but you have met him already.
Okay.
Another one is already at the point where I like him, and you've met him already.
Okay.
And I don't know what that says about the rest of the show, that over the course of it, I like 2 people. There's one more guy. In the very last section of the show, there's one more guy I really like. But,
Well, yeah.
oof. Absolutely. One of those guys that I really like is Grudek Ainoa,
Okay.
captain of the Diva.
Yeah. He doesn't seem... Okay. That's when you mentioned it, because we were watching it. I didn't say it at the time, but there's something as... In my brain, I was going, okay, they're trying to Captain Bright this guy.
100%.
I don't know what it is. It's not
100%.
something he said. Maybe it was his movements.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was.
And if it wasn't obvious enough, because you hadn't heard his last name yet, his last name is Ainoa, and Bright's last name is Noah.
Yeah.
It's like, come on now. He is specifically in the design notes, he is supposed to be a mix between Bright Noah and Jamil Neat from X.
Right on, Remus.
So,
Okay.
enjoy the Age talk. We will.
Merge of the 2 characters. I don't know why I'm watching these guys. We're talking about Age, and I'm not trying to think about stuff that
Yeah.
people are watching it.
I really like the UE mobile suit designs. The dragons, they're cool. Oh, I'm burning to death. I'm not even in the lava, and I'm burning to death. I'm so close to it. And that so close is too close. I'm trying to get to you to heal you.
I'm good.
Nice. I'm gonna heal you anyway, though.
I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be back over this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't go around the right side of that rock.
Get over and around. I need to beat a few more orcs.
There's more of them around here somewhere.
and burn a couple more tents.
Yeah.
I saw you have one. That's what I was waiting on. I think that one to pop back up right in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're up. So I'll
Very
go in
nice.
there, and they'll catch me up. How many tents did you get? All your tents?
I have. No, I have 6 of 10.
I don't. What's weird is the old Dragon Quest Kid and Vargas.
Yeah.
Well, there's orcs here too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really hate their design. They're just not Gundam.
Yeah, they definitely don't fit with the rest of the characters in this show.
They don't fit with Gundam as a whole.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Vargas is just a weird dwarf man.
Vargas, yeah, it's just he's a more human Snarf from Thundercats.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tents. No, I got these ones. So this one is 6.
There must be more.
There is. There's one in the camp somewhere.
Let me see if this is going on for a reason.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
I'm trying to find. Okay, good. Where's my? Okay. Feet orcs 9. I've got 9 and 15. A lot of dragon stuff.
Trying to follow the quest guides and there's more rubble, but I'm not. There's a tent here too.
Yeah, I found another tent.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this tent then. That way, when you come back this way, it'll already be up for you.
Okay, that'll work.
Then I'll head back to where you're at, and you can go ahead and grab those tents, and we should be good. Speaking of tents, it sure was tense when the beam spray gun didn't work, and then all of a sudden he just 3D printed him a new gun that solved all his problems.
Yeah. That was. Well, the story's kind of lame, really. I mean, and what's stupid about it is that story's been done 1 billion times.
Yeah,
been great.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, the chosen one child.
Mm-hmm. And I think another thing that really bothers me about it is, they could have. Everything feels like weirdly out of order. They could have just shown that he was also making this system and been like, but we got to have information on the enemies first. But instead, they just reveal it out of nowhere. And there was actually some kind of tense stuff going on there. They had one mobile suit left that was working. It could have gone somewhere, and instead it's just, this thing was here. We showed it to you earlier, but we didn't explain what it was. It's here now.
Yeah.
And him stabbing one of those Gaffrans to death is enough to get Data to...
And also, your story structure's not good if you're giving that much exposition.
Oh, it's so much exposition.
Because, like, you probably may have realized, you may have done this before when you're either telling a story or maybe running a game or something. Like, the enemy game is like, oh, crap, I got stuff out of line.
Yeah.
I'm a little far ahead, so I need to catch up, and you end up having to,
Yeah.
Explain some stuff. I feel a little force in there. I don't know. It is. It feels like video game characters.
Yeah.
In a I don't know, a bad Gundam TTRPG.
You have just reminded me of This is Nora, looking at the slide, the big hologram of their colony they live in. It's like, they never would have figured that out if you hadn't said it, man, that's where they're at right now.
I think the problem is, the further they get away from what Tomino originally has, like the more I appreciate what Tomino was trying to do.
Yeah.
It's gone from science fiction to science fantasy.
Sure.
Even on the more serious stories.
Yeah. Wolf Eniacal, man.
Not that I'm against science fantasy.
Right, yeah. Yeah. The fact that he just finds... So, like, when Amuro found Lala, like it was the new type powers that were leading him to her, right? When Camille found 4, it was the new type connection that was leading him to her. Bro just finds urine.
Yeah.
Like,
Urine.
doesn't even have to try. She's just right there. I did really like the scene of the Gaffran, like being under the opening door as it was opening up and shooting the Genoase's leg. That was cool. That's a soldier that's been on the battlefield a couple times, and you know, he's not going to take any chances. He's getting ready to shoot you before you have a chance to shoot back.
9-ball Ceres. I didn't see that one.
From
What's that one?
Armored Core.
I missed that. Okay. I don't know. It's again the Timu Inuyasha. It's not really impressive.
What if Iniako? He was in the Mobile Suit Racing Grand Prix.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather watch a show about that.
I would a G Gundam style. I could use a G Gundam style show about racing Gundams.
Heck yeah.
You know, and at the end, all the nations got to come together and fight off. You know, the one.
Yeah.
One, they actually go and do it with their racing ability.
I want to see it be like not the Gundams are racing on foot. I want the Gundams to also be in giant oversized Gundam cars. So you get in the Gundam to pilot the Gundam specifically so you can drive the car.
No, it's a triathlon. It goes. You go through. You go through the ocean.
Yeah.
Across a continent, and then off into space.
Yeah. There you go.
You know, and the finish line's on the moon. It starts at the bottom of the Marianas Trench.
Yeah.
And the finish line is on the moon.
It'd be pretty great. Okay. There was an old racing show.
Okay. No, hold on. And we're kind of got a Hollow Earth thing going on because of what's happened on the surface.
Okay.
So there will be some battles once you've got there. They're actually coming up to the Marianas Trench to start. Right.
Okay.
And so they got to take some supplies to the moon. We're basically on the moon. It's also like a competition.
I got you. I like it. I'd watch it.
Right.
There was an old mech racing show called IGPX.
Yes.
That was a fun show. That's a fun show. I liked it. Man, I am so lost trying to find all these.
I'm too. We've been speaking of Gundam. I did get these extra tents over here. Did I get all those? No, I still need 2 more.
Get them, Sanguinius.
What is getting me, bat? I told you there's nothing great about these bats.
No, it's just unfortunately Age, like the first couple episodes, really disappointed me. My memory of the first part of Age is that it was the best part of Age, and I still think that's true based on what I remember. But
hello.
Hey, how you doing, Pride?
I'm glad you're here.
There is an Order of the Eye guy over here.
He sounds important. Yeah, I don't know.
Try killing him, see what happens. Yeah, no, once we get to the third part, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is as far as I've gotten on in release order of the Gundam, so I don't know about...
Yeah, Rundgren has seen it for the first time.
Yeah.
We're 4 episodes into Gundam Age as we've worked our way forward from first Gundam to here.
Yeah.
And
I have forgotten more Gundam than most people have seen.
That's true.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and
I don't think... there's tents right there, but I don't think I can make this jump.
Well, you don't have a great history with jumping on this game, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not going to try it. Fumbo, we're doing Steel Hunters Friday. If you want to come check that out. Stoked for that. It's in early access now. Yeah, no, Age has been lacking from so much. They, I think they know how much they misstepped with Age. And they don't want to hurt the brand anymore.
Did they make that to punish somebody? I would believe it.
The worst part is there's so much about age I want to talk to you about, and I can't because we're not to that point yet.
Don't worry, we'll get through
It's
it.
going to get so much worse before it gets better. And
I have a feeling this is. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the series that like insults me.
yeah,
Like I just feel insulted that you know.
you are correct.
This is. You put this out and. But yeah, it's real. It's weak, man.
And as Prime's pointed out, for all the problems with Destiny, it at least sold really well. Oh, he's gonna hate Kyo. I don't think he's gonna like Asumu either, but he's gonna hate Kyo. Because one of your biggest problems is that Flit is 14, but you feel like he looks like he's 8. You're really gonna dislike Kyo.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, that got.
On the plus side, my eagle just killed 2 orcs on his own.
Well, that's cheap. All right, I'm gonna make my way back to you. I've got everything. I need 2 more orc tents.
Well, there's 2 more tents right here. I just got all my tents.
Okay, I don't think I can get those. So where? Hold on there, partner.
I will stay here.
Which side of this craterous thing must I be on?
That's fair.
Let me look at.
Yeah, I would like to see age told well in a Super Robot Wars game, but I think I talked about this in a video a long time ago that there are series that just don't work. So I think I mentioned this to you before. Super Robot Wars is the Bandai Namco like what if world,
Right,
where they'll take
it's Secret Wars for
Yeah.
large robots.
and they'll take
Suits.
specific series and shove them together, and it's really fun.
Yeah,
But yeah, exactly. But Thunderbolt, yeah. Age is weird because for reasons I can't talk about yet with Age, you can't put Age in a game for Super Robot Wars without it having to be like the main focus of the story. And you don't want it to be the main focus of the story.
no, you want people to forget about it.
Right, so you can't just put it in there. The easiest thing they can do is make another Dynasty Wars Gundam game and just put it in there. But
I'm telling you, if they would, it goes out of my head. I said it 100 times. Fast robot fighting game. I can't remember the name of it. It was so smooth, so quick. Oh my god! I'll think of it later.
Zone of the Enders.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, give me that. Just let me build and customize my Gundam. Let me have battles. Because, like I said, the graphics are out, but the controls were kind of, I think, would work really well.
Yeah. Or they do, and just go with the last part. Yeah, you just go part 3 of Age and just call it good. You don't have much choices other than that. You either pick a part or try and shove it all in there. Code Geass has the same problem where if Code Geass is involved in a Super Robot Wars game, it kind of has to be a main part of the plot because the way that world works. No. Oh, I thought you just fell in. No, I have told him that much at least, that it is a technically a 4-part story, but it's really just a 3-part story.
Need to get to. You get up the rock, sir. He's running away and leaving us.
Fighting a dire horde. I do so little damage in this spec, but my eagle hits so hard.
But you don't have to.
Right.
That's cute.
I just tag him and start running, and then he flies in and kills them. He just hit that thing for 9,000 damage. It only had like 3,000 health.
Okay, buddy, where are you at? Excuse me, Suluk.
No, Age is just a weird show, and there is some good in it. There's a couple of really good scenes. We got to see one of them with Bruvar sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
Like 3 times effectively. That man was dedicated to saving everybody else at the cost of his life.
Also, if you like, that's the way you can come up with new weapons and everything.
Mm.
They seem kind of lame. I mean, you really didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, it's just that's the rifle now. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
There will be more that comes up with that.
I'm sure they give it away in the OP, right?
Yeah, they do.
And that's I don't take that as good news. I
Yeah.
really don't.
And they wanted to sell toys.
Okay, this way, right?
I think so too. And Bravern did it way better in that. What are we supposed to be doing over here? Why are there?
Is it
Because-
you back that way?
No, I just had this one up here while I was already over here. I figured I'd look, but I don't see it. So in Bravern, which is a super robot show, which is already more silly because it's a super robot show, right?
Yeah.
Giant robot from space that can talk and has a personality. He 3D prints new weapons,
Okay.
but it takes some time, and yeah, and a giant hand. You know, that happens as well. There's also a thing going on early on in Bravern where it's like he knows what weapon they're going to need ahead of time for reasons. And so he's printing it ahead of time. And so in universe, it's, hey, we got this weapon right when we needed it. But it's also, hey, he knew ahead of time they would need it. So it makes sense. You know, it's not just, hey, all of a sudden here it is.
Also,
Yeah.
that's another thing about it. There's nobody. I don't know. It's like nothing. There's no tactical sense of that.
Well, you get a little bit of it with Wolf, right? When he's like, hey, we can't win this fight, back off. But that's about all you get.
Yeah.
Because Flit has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Bravern.
And is it easy for suits to take out battleships, or is it not?
Right, we don't know.
Is it when they had the one fly up that one cockpit with a gun at?
Yeah, it looked like he would have taken it out immediately.
Yeah.
And why didn't he take out the cockpit? You know?
No. Rogren stands on the road.
Would you call this a road, Rogren? Oh yeah. I love the UE designs.
Okay.
That's not
You won't get around me, invisible foes, flitting all about us. You can't see them, but they can see you. They're all around. Stay back. I'll kill you.
we're about to have to fight him, aren't we? Yep.
Yeah.
Rogren, stop. I'm gonna try stunning you. Maybe you'll come out of it. I don't think you will.
My headbutt.
Oh.
There he is. Yeah. Don't take this ass with him personally.
Right.
What are you doing out here?
Yeah, for sure.
In point of fact, what am I doing out here? I last remember standing on the road somewhere near Lughash. But that's many miles away, is it not? I remember. The color drains from his face. My friends. I think I attacked them. I didn't mean to do it, but there was such an overwhelming feeling of... Oh, I don't know how to describe it. My will was overmastered. Did I think that I had the strength of Gondor? I was driven to madness, like a common orc and set upon my fellows. I am shamed. Did not understand the potency of Sauron's evil. Even after his fall, the lands he touched remain marred by his memory of him. I must find my friends and apologize. I hope they will understand I was not myself. I have to leave this place. I'm not equal to it.
Now, you should not stay here, sir.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you, fanboy. I really like the UE suit designs, and I think part of what makes them really shine is those things are like machines for combat, right? In dragon form, they have the tail that can fire a laser. They have the chest laser, the hand lasers that also can be turned into a blade or a claw. And then when they turn into mobile suit form, they can take that same tail and either lower it for a big shoulder cannon or bring it up for a shotgun blast. Like, there was a lot of thought put into how they would fight. And then you don't get to see the fights because they just do swirly lights around each other.
Yeah. I don't like the swirling lights. I'm sorry, man.
We'll see, man. I have high hopes for Grendizer U being reused and for Bravern showing up. And I want new Super Robot Wars games to use all this other cool mech stuff. But also, there's something to be said for just stick with the classics. That sells games.
Yeah.
I don't want them to just stick with the classics, but I fear they will. I like the classics too, but yeah, I would love to see what they could do with it. There's a couple shows like that I think their version, like Destiny in Super Robot Wars J, the way they treated Shin and made him into a full-fledged character, part of the team and everything. He's great. You know what really needs to be in Super Robot Wars? Twilight Axis. Z1 was funny on Destiny. I think Super Robot Wars could do something wonderful with Twilight Axis.
All right. I'll trust you on that one.
I say that because I've been reading the novel a little bit, and the novel's pretty good.
Okay.
Z1's a funny game anyway. So you don't know Code Geass, but in Code Geass there is a fiery, strong-willed female pilot that pilots a mobile suit called the Gurren, which has a big like burning hand attack that like literally dumps heat into enemies to melt them, right?
Sounds handy.
And so in the Z series of Super Robot Wars, she gets trained by Domon Kashu to be able to use the burning finger.
Okay, cool.
And that's fun.
Funny.
Destiny's basically Cosmic Era Zeta. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do. There's in the newest one, in 30, when you have Char's counterattack Char meet Camille from Zeta, who realizes what he's done, he punches him. And he's like, that's not enough. I should be punished more for what I've done to this world. Because he's realizing he was making a huge mistake, you know?
Yeah.
And Camille just says, all right, Captain, let's go back home. Or Lieutenant. He calls him Lieutenant, like Lieutenant Quattro.
Oh, yeah.
And Char is like, you forgive me? And he says, no, but let's go.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, yeah. If Camille had been there, the novel. Yeah. Also, Ryoma threatens to drop a colony on him if he tries to act up again. Ryoma's not playing around. Ryoma from Get a Robo is like, hey, you should not have done what you did.
Yeah.
You step out of line again, I'll stop you.
That was rude. I made it back to the open ditty.
I'm almost there. I'm right behind you.
Glendorian lady, sorry.
My eagle got distracted somewhere and is gone.
All right, we can wait for you here. Good deal.
But I will bring out Boggy this time.
All right. Run around with a muck monster in the arid volcano area.
Yeah, this is a good place
cool.
for him, you know?
You can stay close to it. Like how you're Trey-rid the white until you get close enough.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I've been learning from Gandalf. From Mithrandir. He is my teacher.
You saved Hrogrin from himself?
You saved Rugrim from himself. I'm glad to hear it, and your story confirms me something I had suspected. Sauron instructed his servants to build a kingly castle, a stronghold on a hill that was called Amundur. Over the long passage of years, his servants expanded the castle to cover all of the hill, and it grew for new construction until it towered into the air. It became Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower, and reached so high that only Sauron's magic could keep it aloft. But the tower did not only reach skyward. Beneath Barad-dûr, the orcs delved fathomless dungeons toward their master, until the Eregluthi were riddled with pits and chasms. When the tower fell, the land gave way and a great abyss opened. Where Barad-dûr once stood, Sauron's dungeons were exposed to the sky, the abyss of Mordath.
That sounds like a dungeon.
Coverdale shivers. But knowledge can be frightening. Anyway, Sauron may be gone, but he dwelt at Barad-dûr so long that the land has not forgotten him. He sounds to me as if he left an impression on the abyss and the lands around it. You should find Mithrandir and tell him this. I think it is time I return to the House of Lore. I'm not afraid of danger, in moderation. This is more than moderately terrifying.
That's fair. Yeah, Jet Jaguar should be fun in the newest one. I love Jet Jaguar. So now we go to Baradur, eh? Oh no, we gotta go back and talk to Mithrandir again.
Wait outside the black gate. So I
Yep.
expect this way. Okay. I won't get on the worst Eden.
Yep.
Fly. Fly, you fools. He's not telling them to get on the eagles.
Can I cheat this by going to the Hall of the King, where my allegiance thing is, and then taking the horse there back to the gates of Baradur, or the gates of Mordor?
I'm not sure.
Let's find out.
I think you're gonna have to go. I think you have to take a couple more stable masters.
Let's find out which is faster.
Okay. I'm just gonna ride like the wind.
So I did watch a movie.
Oh yeah.
I watched the D&D movie.
Okay.
It was all right.
I haven't watched it yet.
It was
looked at
fun.
it. Okay.
The acting was great. The actors did a really good job with it.
Okay.
That was, you know,
I figured the writing might be kind of crap.
there were some jokes that were like really bad, and then some jokes that were like, hey, this is actually pretty solid. There are a couple good chuckles in there, you know.
Yeah.
But
Like I wish I'd just go back to the cartoon. Take that as a roadmap on
Yeah.
how to do this.
so the cartoon gets referenced in the movie,
It should.
but no, it was fine, right? There were some good jokes about different abilities and how they work and things like that, and it was fun.
That's cool. I was glad. I watched what's the show American Primeval.
Hmm.
And it's dealing with I think it was, the 1880s. No, excuse me. I don't think it's that late. Maybe. Think about it. Anyway, it's up around Iowa and everything.
Yeah.
And there's Mormons up there, and then there's U.S. cavalry up there, and there's just people trying to live out there.
Yeah.
And it's rough. A lot of bad things happen.
Okay.
And it's a really solid thing, but there's a lady who's trying to get her son to her father.
Hmm.
And everybody's telling her not to go, and she's determined about it.
Yeah.
And I don't think they meant it this way, but everything bad that happens is kind of because not everything. It was bad there anyway, but
Right.
so much bad things happen. When if she'd have waited a season,
I gotcha.
she just couldn't do it. And they explain it a little bit later. And,
Yeah.
And I don't want anything to take anything away from the actress. She was wonderful.
Yeah.
But once again, the acting was great. But, I watched that.
Sounds interesting though.
It is. I like it's a little bit historical. Or some American history.
Yeah.
A little bit of deal up there. Brigham Young is trying to become the governor.
Yeah.
He wants independence, or separate from the United States. They're not being, they face a lot of persecution.
Right.
They have their own army and stuff like that. There's a lot of history up there. Probably doesn't get talked about very much.
Makes sense. I think I am ahead of you here.
Oh, why did I stopped here for some reason?
Go look and see if I can find quest for the deal here. But how do I do stuff for you? It tells me Prince Imrahil's right here. I'll have to look this up later, I guess. I'll go to Gandalf for now. But I watched another movie too.
Okay, what
I
else?
watched #Alive. It's a Korean zombie movie.
That makes me think I need to go to all the Train to Busan's again.
Oh, that's such a good movie. I
Well,
love it.
there's the original, the remake, and I think there's a sequel, right?
Mhm. I think so. I've only seen the original. I love the original.
I've seen both the original and I think I've both seen the remake.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Well, I'm waiting.
Check it right there. I'm about to sneeze. I'm sitting here. I got
Trying to
sneeze
fight it
face,
off.
Got sneeze face, looking like Look like I can't think straight, which I can't, but that's beside the point.
There is a sequel. Bless you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Follow-ups. So there's a prequel called Soul Station. It's animated. I haven't seen that.
Okay.
There's a sequel called Peninsula. I haven't seen that. It was released in 2020.
Yeah.
Now, the creator, Yun, has said that Peninsula is not a sequel to Train to Busan because it's not a continuation of the story, but it happens in the same universe. So, you know.
Right. Okay. I'm cool with that.
There's an American remake.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. What is it?
Talking about Godzilla earlier.
It's called The Last Train to New York is what it's planned to be called. And it's supposed to be coming out. It was supposed to be coming out July 23rd. I'm sorry, April 21st. But in July, on July 23rd of 2022, it was removed from the release schedule, and it has not yet been released.
Move from release. Okay.
Interesting. Hello, sir.
Something has happened. The messenger has come.
The tidings you bring of Baldor do not surprise me, but they will need to await proper consideration. Something has happened. The messenger has come. Okay, Gandalf.
What does the messenger say?
Wishes to speak to the King of Gondor.
He has come to the Black Gate under a flag of peace and desires to speak to the King of Gondor. I do not think that is wise. I ask that you speak with this emissary on Aragorn's behalf. Remember that he is not to be harmed, and it would be imprudent to be rude. But learn what he wants, then present his request to Aragorn.
Very well. Hey, yo, what you want to say?
I'm listening. I'm all ears. Well, nobody's perfect.
I bring a message from Dulgabeth, the Black Word of Mordor and heir of Sauron.
I am Yedelfell. I bring a message from Dulgabeth, the Black Word of Mordor and the heir of Sauron. I was commanded to bring my message directly to the King of Gondor. Yedelfell's face twists with hatred, but it soon gives way to doubt. I will not return with my task uncompleted. The message is this. Dulgabeth, once mouth of Sauron, but now Sauron's heir, requests an audience with the king or steward of Gondor. I am to bring him to the bones of Barad-dûr, where Dulgabeth will meet him and propose terms of the peace. Deliver him this message, and I will bring him to Dulgabeth.
Okay. So,
So?
I'm just like, I'm aggravated. Not because the game, it hadn't done anything wrong.
Okay.
Of course, he's like, well, now I'm Sauron's heir. Of course,
Yep.
it's fine. We're gonna do something about it, I'm sure. But just that immediate reaction of you little. Okay. Hey, Aragorn, we got a
Are you
problem.
saying you just ran into a listen here, you little shit moment?
Yeah, exactly.
In the game?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't doubt this guy's strong, right? He's not Sauron strong.
Right.
How dare he, first off, on that level, but also, the gate's broken, man. The ring's destroyed. What are you doing?
Yeah. I do not trust this emissary, or Dulgabeth, his master. But I do wish to hear... Got an update. Good timing, computer. Thank you. But I do wish to hear the terms he will propose. I suspect they will be no more acceptable than the last, though these come not from Sauron, but from a servant made bold by the absence of its former lord.
Yeah.
I can trust only you with this responsibility. Will you treat with Dulgabeth on my behalf? Tell the emissary you speak with my voice and my authority.
Of course, I'll go talk to him again, and this time I get to tell him what I think. I don't have to be so friendly anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure. Exit without installing that. Thank you.
That program supports Dulgabeth. Oh, I got to drop.
Solo?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get...
You speak with the king's voice.
You speak with the king's voice? Is the king of Condor so cowardly that he dares not stand before Dulgabeth in all his majesty? He sends others where he is too frightened to go. This does not surprise me. You then, I will bring. We go to Baradora where my master awaits.
All right, let's go. I'd certainly love going to Barad-dûr.
Yeah, it sounds like a wonderful place for vacation.
Whatever's left of it.
My friend, speak with my voice. This embassy will not be without danger.
Can they not be over there behind you, dude? Do they have to be here?
Right? Talk about cover. Follow me, emissary of Gondor. You have a messenger's protection. For now. But if you stray too far, it will go badly for you.
Okay.
Alright. That's good.
I mean, yeah, I kind of did think this tower was, I mean, it got
That
wrecked.
was right. Much of it failed when the Dark Lord was betrayed, but its bones still stand. Who but my master has the most right to Barador's secrets?
Does even he? Like,
Behold, Dulgabeth, the Black Word, Sauron's heir and Lord of Mordor.
do I have to?
Dude, brush your teeth. We meet again, King of God. Who is it? Where? Who art thou?
You really think he would just show up here?
I care not for thy name or titles. Thou art not the King of Gondor. Has Yadafel failed in this simple duty, or has the king proven craven? Dulgabeth sneers. So thou art the mouth of Gondor. The king fears to approach me and sends his servant instead. Thou claimest to speak with his voice? Pah! I hear the cowardice in it. Listen then, mouth of Gondor, to my offer of peace. Lord Sauron ruled through domination and sought conquest of all.
Sure.
The designs of Sauron's heir are not so wide. I desire only Mordor.
For now.
I will rule Mordor as sovereign.
I
See you
will.
later, Will. The king of Gondor will recognize my rule of this land. In all things save the ordering of Mordor, I will be subservient to the wishes of thy king. This offer has a price, a small cost for what the king will gain. There are one or two small matters that must be resolved. King of Gondor must help me put down these challenges to my rule. Others of the Gurthul are active in Mordor and must be slain. They cannot retain the artifacts and sorceries they stole from the Dark Lord. There is another matter. The one who calls himself the captain of the pit, Urgahol, has dispatched forces to Cirith Ungol. The towers near to Gondor, and Ungrakor poses a threat to thy kingdom. I want Gondor to destroy this detachment, and Ungrakor, who commands it.
I mean, we were going to have to do that anyway, but...
Right. Gondor aids me in these matters. I will gladly rule Mordor in thy king's name. Let there be peace between thy kingdom and mine.
And you know that Aragorn will never accept this offer.
I have given thee my offer, mouth of Gondor. Now it is thy duty to present it to thy king. May accept it with haste. He'd be a fool to do otherwise.
Before you finish so that it travels, look at how sick that statue is in the back.
Yeah. The big Sauron statue.
Yeah, that's a cool statue.
Yes.
This guy's still evil, but that's a cool statue. So many bodies on the side too.
Bodies. You will return with me to the Black Gate, and you will relay my master's offer to the King of Gondor. I will then return with his acceptance. This could have been resolved more easily were your king not so crazy.
Yeah, but like, on paper, it's a good offer, right? Don't have to deal with anything with Mordor.
Yeah.
Everything will be contained. We just got to deal with these other threats. There's no way they stay peaceful there.
What did the mouth of Sauron?
What did the mouth of Sauron propose this time? I doubt the terms of this peace are any more acceptable than they were before the downfall of Sauron. You describe Dulgobeth's offer of peace, and Aragorn maintains a solemn expression while he listens to your account. When you have finished, a slight smile lightens his features. You would not think that he was on the losing side of the conflict with those terms, would you? His master lost the war, and all we have to do is wrap up Sauron's land with a festive bow and give it to his former servant. Actually, there's more than that. The mouth also wants to help us put down the several challengers to his rule. Have any one sovereignty with less effort than this? I reject his terms, as you knew I would. I will not elevate any of Sauron's servants, whether they swear allegiance to my rule or not. Dulgobeth and the others like him were evil under Sauron, and they are evil now. Tell the emissary I'm not interested in this offer. Return to me when he is gone.
That's my king. Technically, that's my king's king, but you know.
Yeah.
It makes him my king in the line of kings.
So the King of Gondor is not
So the King of Gondor is not only a coward, but he is a fool as well. He's placed his own seal on the order of his death. It is no matter to me. Dulgobeth will remember this when he has conquered all of Mordor and comes to Gondor to finish what Sauron has begun.
I mean, yeah, we're like spent in a lot of ways. The armies of men
Yes.
are weakened. The elves are leaving. The dwarves are receding. But without the power of the ring,
Yeah.
could you?
That offer of peace may have been unacceptable, but Dulgobeth revealed matters about which he is concerned. By doing so, he has given us a valuable weapon to use against him. The weapon is information.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Yep. We just hit it. When I saw it say quest level 112, I was like,
okay.
I bet we hit the point.
Sure did.
Yep.
All right. So, let me pull up. What quests do we have nearby?
We have quite a few still in both halves of Mordor that we've gone into.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I don't have all the closed hatchways yet.
Yep. I'm going to go back to the Hall of King real quick.
Okay, I'm going to run back to the Uden.
I'm going to remember that when we get you a level, it's Aragorn we need to talk to.
Okay. And I'm halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mew.
They said there's an expedition guy here that has quests for me.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I have
You
to
might
do
have to
something
get-
else first. Because we're past the point level-wise now where I should be able to do them.
Oh, yeah?
And there's supposed to be daily quests that pop up, as well as by just doing quests in Mordor.
Ah.
But if this doesn't work, then I'll just come back and I'll look more into it later. But I gotta earn stuff.
Yeah. I don't think I ever maxed that out. I did a bit of it. I have to look and see exactly how much.
Yeah.
It comes up again later, and I did it more the second time around.
Yeah. It keeps telling me to go talk to Imrahil. I've already done that.
I'll go back and talk to him correctly.
Right?
Okay.
Not in the collection box. Is there? Let me check one more thing here.
You gonna figure it out?
They're
over
at
there,
the
buddy?
Udun foothill. I had to do those quests first.
Okay.
Let me go back to the Udun foothill. That'll also put me close to where you are right now to be able to help
Yeah.
you.
I'm right here.
And supposedly
At
some of the
camp.
quests they might have already handed me. But I don't know.
There you is. I see you on your horse.
Hello, sir. We should get back into a group again.
Okay.
I've invited you to a fellowship.
Got
Is
it.
there
I'm
anybody
set.
here that has...
Move on over.
Can't accept that.
Take up here, really.
Maybe I should just keep doing quests. I don't know. I do not know. But I will help you with yours and complete mine as we go, I suppose.
Pointing to straight up there.
Is that another hatch?
Missing something. There's a ring.
There's a hatch right here.
Yeah, I've tried. I think I'll come down again. I'll try to get that. Already got that hatch. Yeah, I won't.
Maybe it's just still showing all the hatches.
Possibly.
You know how some of the quests do.
Yeah. A little bug through here. Go down. I still got a experience point boost. So I'm gonna run down here and punch some things. Go around this corner. I need to go way down here though. Head down the road, beating stuff up.
Sounds about right.
And try to find how to get there. You stuck spot.
I love this game. There are times where this game is not as clear as it should be.
Oh yeah.
Should not be so difficult to do these allegiances. Let me try this. Allegiance quest not showing.
You try to find it, huh? Can you find it? Get out of the goop. And then run down the road. Here we go. Straighten up.
You have to finish the quest called Tales of Gorgoroth to be able to
Okay.
get your dailies.
Do you have it?
I think I have to first do the Lost Lore of Gorgoroth is my guess. I did not look to see what the quest that Aragorn was going to give us is called. Those guys you shouldn't have any problem with, those Mordor warriors.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I've got some spies and this area. Got to search abandoned packs. Signal flags.
Alright, I'm pulling up the quest on the wiki. Oh, you have to completed a bunch of stuff in Mordor before those show up. Like a whole lot of stuff.
Okay. You must prove your worth, sir.
I guess so. So we are.
Well, there's some abandoned packs around here.
Yeah, we are at chapter 2.5 of the Black Book of Mordor. We have to have finished 4-4.
Okay.
So it's a ways off. Wonder why they did it that way, where you can't do them as you progress through the zone.
I don't know.
Maybe so that you would grind it. I don't know.
Maybe. Get this. I need to get back in it. Flag slug's yellow. I'm not going to punch it. Enough stuff arguing with me and fighting.
Track nearby quests. Alright, now my quest log is full of stuff around here.
Yeah.
Might as well do 'em.
I'm looking. I gotta find. We need to do. We can't forget the LOTRO store
Oh, yeah, the code.
this week. Remus is putting down on the job.
It's a very good code. I switched back to Red Lore Master for these quests.
All right. That way I can feel comfortable blowing things up.
I'm going to nuke some stuff here.
Nice. Punch, jump.
Oop. You get to burning. Dun, 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 dun. Forgot how much I hate this area. It's just green here for me. The Ears of Ugrikor mission. Where I had to defeat spies, but I don't know where they are, so I gotta look for them.
Yeah. I got 3 of 8 spies.
Don't I have a skill that makes it where I can see stuff easier that's stealth? Yeah, plus stealth detection for the Fellowship. It didn't help. Do I have a Tome of Tracking?
I got tons of tracking.
Here would be the parade ground.
You can put its name in and then just find it, right?
For their weapons and
No.
Oh,
That'll
okay.
give you a list of things that you see tracks for.
Oh, okay.
And then you could pick whatever. So things that are close.
So if one is nearby, then
Yeah. Yeah, I got one. I'll try it. After I headbutt this guy and knock him down and take him out, I'm so sick. Okay, there we go. All right. I have 3 tones of tracking. Here's the first one. So I got my list here now. It'll tell me how close it is and all that.
are the spies there?
Black Numenorian. I do have a Dirthag spy. Okay, he's very distant. We're gonna track that guy. Now you see I got a red arrow up on my map here.
Yeah, okay.
Go back here and beat him up. You have an archer chasing you.
Kundalar Archer, he's dead now. Give you a buff to your health. Because we dropped out of group, so it was gone.
Oh.
And then I'll give you the buff to the detection and health as well.
Okay.
There we go.
Uh,
It's a good buff to health.
right on. Okay, you'll see if let's see if we can find another one. Did that one count for you?
It did, yes.
Let's see if
I was
can find
hoping
it.
by just wandering around I'd see one too.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it was. Oh, I got one very close right here.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, really?
You hiding in the tent?
He's right here. You jerk face.
That ain't even close to right. Stupid Dirthang spy. Nice.
Okay, that's 5 of 8. I got one more. I can use it here in a minute. So run. Tap tab as you're running.
Oh yeah, good call.
You can do
I
that.
was just killing everything as I ran.
Yeah. And look for abandoned.
Yeah.
Get those.
So I'm hoping to be able to get some deeds from killing all these guys too. Why not, right? Or LOTRO points
Yeah.
while we're looking for the spies.
Yeah. You can get some good stuff to filling in deeds for sure. Take some work. Take some grinding.
What I really need to do is take him back to older zones that we've already like finished.
And at least get all the Slayer ones.
Yeah, and just clear through stuff, one-shotting it all, you know?
Yeah.
These guys barely hurt me anymore. The trolls still hurt me a lot, but these guys...
Well, these are quite good experience for me at the moment.
Yeah.
Because they're on level and I still have my boost.
Yeah. Might as well make the most of that.
I don't want to fight slag slugs. I hate slag slugs.
Slag slug.
Yeah. They goop you up. They slime you. I don't want to be slimed, okay?
Slime. That was all the rage when I was a teenager. With Nickelodeon.
Yeah?
Sliming people.
Yes. So what, you can't do that on television?
Yeah.
Yes. You said, I don't know, you got signed, and you said water, they dump water on.
That's about right. What if you cried for mercy?
No one cared.
That's fair. I was watching a thing on Super Sentai and Power Rangers earlier. That was really funny. Because partway through they were like, "Oh, there's a dirt thing spy." It's a weird thing for them to say midway through the video, you know. But
Yeah.
no, they were like, we couldn't. In the American version, they had to reduce some of the height for different monsters, and they had to, adjust the costumes because we've got all kinds of restrictions over here on how much weight someone in a costume's allowed to bear. And then the guy just says, and in Japan they just made them as big as they wanted. It's like, oh, that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, man, there's kind of tradition of that there.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like a
Go the extra mile for the show.
yeah. Okay. I've got one more tome of tracking.
There's a small part of me that feels like I should just hang out until this spy respawns. That I know is over here.
Yeah, because I only need 2 more, and I've got 1 tome of tracking.
Mm-hmm. There's some more enemies over here. There might be another spy hiding with them. Let me check. Sound effects are absolutely necessary.
I understand. Must be done. Okay.
Where are you, spies?
I don't know.
Be a bad spy and reveal yourself?
And $1 warrior.
You guys should burn to death.
Soldiers back. Count. Found something.
I don't know how long the spies take to respawn.
I'm not sure, so I'm just clearing this areas out.
I don't like the spy enemy type.
There's not enough of them. All right, another soldier's pack.
Oh, the spy respawned. I'm running towards you.
All right, I'm coming. I got 10. Okay, there's your arrow. I got 10 packs.
Nice. I don't think I have all the packs yet either.
Okay, there you are.
I counted
Got
for you.
7.
Nice. The packs were over this way?
Yeah, there's one in that tent, that little campsite on the right there,
Okay.
the carpet.
I guess I do have all the packs because that was not lighting up for me.
Or at least got that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Beat up these guys a little bit.
Numenorian warrior. I see a group of dudes that need to get hit by a big AoE.
It sounds good. 5 minutes to add. Why did I do that? Goodness gracious. Throw it off.
There's got to be another spy around here somewhere.
Wait. Well, okay. It's definitely, forge workers have their own deed.
It's these quests that are making me dislike Mordor.
You're not supposed to like Mordor.
That's fair. That's fair.
They're not helping for sure, though.
So they're doing their job, or sticky gourd.
You hit him with a sticky gourd?
I did, and he slowly burned to death. It was great. I thought there might have been one around here, but there's not. Warrior there.
Got the. Check this camp. There you are. I see you.
Yeah, I figured I might as well ride over to where you are.
I've got
Trying to figure out if I can hold it for another 30 minutes or if I need to get up to go pee. Bunch of dudes over here. Bam.
Oh, nice.
That was my big lightning. It's a Mordor Olog right here.
All right.
Hit him with a sticky. Oh, you punched him to death before I could even throw the gourd at him.
Excellent.
I will not complain.
All right.
We're close to another quest on my map. I don't know if you have this one or not.
No.
It is above us.
All right, let's go. Go getting. Rate that we're killing.
Yeah.
Are we? Yeah, I think that's all 3 here. Getting pretty solid.
Through the gates. Yeah, it's quite a bit of XP. For me, it's 866, and that's still pretty good. What are you getting?
I got 4,716 from that guy.
Nice. There are some more soldiers packs up here.
In the thing? Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was it. That was good.
I killed like 5 at once. It was great.
Yeah. That's a good feeling, I'm just saying.
Love it when I get those crits. I'm at 15 of 20 packs.
Okay, I think you're ahead of me a little bit.
But I definitely have not gotten the ones in here yet.
No.
And technically, according to this map, there could still be spies in here too.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm doing these small chests. They're not for a quest. They're the Gorgoroth crafting bundles that are just taking up space in my inventory.
Yeah. You do get a lot. It does help with crafting, though.
Yeah.
Through this time, yeah. And you just end up with a lot to sell.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially when it don't have or what they call it, the packs.
Yeah. Universal packs.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
A spy! I
And
walked right up on top of him.
That's all spies.
There we go. The ears of Ugrakor. Ugrakor? Ugrakor? Whatever.
Did my horse level? Okay.
I think so. Now your war steed will be slightly less terrible.
It's like, yes.
Not enough to make a real difference, but you know. You could ride a little bit further while people are attacking you. I've got another quest still up this way, and I'm assuming there might be more packs still up this way.
Possibly so. Definitely more orcs I see to run up here.
More orcs I see.
There's something glowing back there.
Do you
Pack.
see the Mordor orcs?
All of them, yes.
A lot of them. I don't think Ugrakor could even lead this many orcs. And I'm sure he's terrifying in his own way, but
Okay. 14. Bags.
Earth.
Get
Did you
out
get that
here.
one behind the deal?
Yeah. I see one more up there.
Thanks, Nightbot. That's a funny joke, Nightbot. Last year's model.
That's rough.
One bot. Bot on bot violence.
Oh, yeah. That's rough. Absolutely. All right.
Can't hit that forge worker from here. I can grab this pack. I'm at 19 of 20 now, which is
Very
map's
close.
definitely going to show me where the one I need is, right?
I need 5 more. That's 5 bags. Why'd that change everything? Okay.
There we go. That was 1,000 XP for me from that Mordor captain.
Nice. Took him out pretty quick, too.
There's nothing else it looks like I need back here.
Did you get up close enough to discover the furnace here?
I don't know. Let me come back and see. I will goad up. With Wild Eye.
Oh, nice.
Go.
Guess so. Okay.
Yes. The forest is forest.
Forge? Is that-
Yep. Is discovered. That's what I was trying to say. Telling you, man, I'm when we're in the story stuff around here, or when we're in one of the newer Mordor areas, I'm up there. But when we get to this zone,
Yeah.
this section, I just
It just sucks.
my
of
brain
life.
melts. Maybe it's all the furnaces. It's too hot.
That's what it is. A little bit of heat exhaustion getting to you.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand. Rough.
It's a big debuff.
Like I was just beating up it, one on each side.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've got no chance. Just zap that one for the fun of it. It'll die to fire damage. I say for the fun of it, but it is very good XP.
Yeah.
Orc kind. These orcs aren't kind. What do you mean?
Oh, there's nothing kind about 'em.
I think we're going to go up the road for the next leg of it. Might as well clear this
Hold
camp
it back.
out. Oh, nice. The Ologs can still hurt me.
Oh, yeah, I see. You got your poisons.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
What are you doing?
There we go.
You
Damn.
stop.
Ologs still hurt a bit.
Stop it. Okay.
Take Nature's Fury. And the Ents go forth to war. He's dead.
16. Okay. There you go.
Oh, he silenced me. He didn't silence me before I got that Ent cast off, though.
That's little golden dragon. Oh, soldier's back.
Yeah, I like this golden drakeling. It's cool.
I got a thing guy on me.
I got you back. It's a Dirtang spy. Where was he sooner?
I don't know. Well,
It looks like we can go around this way.
I got 17 packs now. I'm moving. Oh, I think it's on your back.
Nice.
Get excited. In close. There we go.
Very nice.
Found something.
And then another forge worker over there. I'm just face tanking all these dudes now, so I can AoE them all at once.
Check out this pack
What
over here.
is the quest?
I need 2 more
marker?
packs. Get those. Goodness.
I need 1 more pack. I see it.
See
I
it?
see it.
I see it. I need it. I see it. Oh, I need it.
It's a Durthang spy trying to protect it. There we go. The things they left behind. Completed.
Okay, I'm going back that way. I don't know.
Which, Quest of the Plateau, Warrior of the Dark Pit. Got a title for that.
Yeah.
A completed quest in
Oh.
Udun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5
Okay.
LOTRO points, and it got stunned by a Olog.
Okay.
That's always fun.
Yes, it is helps.
There we go. Olog's dead now. Alright. What else do I have in this area now?
I don't know. I'm still showing something over here. Maybe there's 1 more pack for me or something over here. 'Cause it has cleaned out the area.
We're in Udun right now.
Yes. Wonderful land of Uden.
Alright. All I have left in this area is answer unspoken and to
Yeah, I can't-
find more pages.
Yeah, that's a deed.
Yeah.
I've got. I need a couple more. I need 2 more packs, and then it's a second to find more signal flags.
Yeah, that's what I'm on as well.
A 6, and I get both of those.
There are a couple packs over here.
Okay. I'm not sure if I think I might.
Did you get the one that's behind you?
I think I got all these. Oh, there's one right there.
Nice. That's the one I was missing.
Okay. So that's gonna be 19.
And there's one down the road here, but you might have already got that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lay down. Take a nap.
To your left? Yeah, you already got that one. It's right there. Does your map say where the last one is? Oh.
I've got a lot off there. Up here.
Yeah, maybe directly up.
Yeah, I think it might be up here. And there's maybe in this camp right up here in Madhul Chug.
Maybe so. We will head that way and find out.
Get up there.
Like I said, if nothing else, we're getting really good XP. You're already almost 3/4 of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right at 3/4.
Oh, well, all right, I guess I already got that back.
Well, that's good to know. You know what I see around us everywhere?
Whoops.
Orcs. I can feel them all around me. Take a gourd, boys. Take a gourd and put your feet up as you burn to death.
Taking these guys down. Come on.
Orc by orc.
All right. Got that back. So I'm in the area, but I'm not. Fine. I'm standing in the circle.
I am just zapping down orcs.
I see a rusty small. Yes. Okay. There's something up there I'm supposed to
This
get.
guy is stuck.
You got a guy stuck?
Yeah, and he won't die. Get hit by a lot of dudes while I'm trying to kill this guy that's stuck.
All right. Well,
Oop. I
well,
killed
looks
a
like
bunch
a
of
few of them died just then.
Yep. Can you tell? Did you feel it in your XP bar?
Yes. I
There we
did.
go. Now I can
Ah,
go
there it
back
is.
to the
Social
stuff
pack.
guy.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'll hit you with some AoE that you can't dodge, sir, and then we'll see how you feel.
All right.
Well, he's immune, so okay. I guess that guy gets to live.
Stuff behind. Oh my gosh, I'm in the 5th bubble. I'm in the 5th bubble.
So would you say you're in the
Oh.
5th element?
Not quite. I would like to be.
That's fair. So if we get, you still have hatchways,
Yeah. I've got
gearworks.
signal flags. The
Signal
map's cleared up a
flags.
lot for me though.
I bet it did, yeah.
On that, looks like yours has too.
So
What
do you
is-
want to?
What is this over here?
That's the signal flags.
Oh, way over here.
So it'd probably be easier to go up and get all the hatches and gears and stuff for you. That's all
Okay.
in that one section, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
And we can just kill everything in the way. And you should get your level that way, I would think.
I think so. It's getting pretty close.
It's funny because in the process of this, I got a lot of the deeds for killing orcs.
Yes. I got a couple. I got a couple of the not the advanced, but the first level.
Yeah. Slayer of Udun. The advanced Slayer of Udun. I wish they were worth more than 5, but also you kill so many that I understand why they're not.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice.
All right.
Just gonna come around the corner here and drop a tornado on these guys.
That's always handy.
You know, just
Good way to start a fight.
as we do,
Okay, so I gotta
us
get
wizards.
across the street.
I'm not a wizard.
to some-
I'm the closest thing Middle Earth's got to a wizard that's not a wizard, but I'm not a wizard.
Yes. The lizards are actually Maya.
It's a nice name.
So this is up here where one rings a glow.
Yep. Up this little pathway.
There's an enforcer of LOTRO.
Those guys get pretty good XP too.
Yeah, they do. Pretty solid. You're going down before they'll go off. Huh?
Probably.
Dude. Keep going.
Nice.
And that needs to be fixed, and the war steeds need to be fixed.
Yep. I agree.
Okay, up in here.
That guy will burn to death. I mean, he is in the rain, so he might not burn to death. But
Here we go. Moving forward.
Enforcer. Big lightning.
Okay. That'll work.
Oop.
Let's discover the great Ford work.
Nice. Wait, just kill the rest of these guys while I can. Trying to get as much XP for you from enemies while you have that boost active as I can.
Yeah, it's still going. And I appreciate it. That's why I'm punching everything.
That boost makes a big difference.
It does.
I got one of them on my captain. I think when you hit level 50, you get one. It's one of the level tiers, you get one. And I was like, well, I have to go kill everything in Moria right now. Moria's about to be a lot safer.
All right. Are the gearboxes up here?
So silly. Gearbox makes Borderlands.
All right. Look, I think there was something up here that needed to be fixed.
Yeah, Gearbox.
Up there.
uh,
That's good.
oh, they're probably over here, right?
No, no. Where are they?
Little boxes in the walls. I think
Yeah,
they counted
yeah.
before. You already get these?
What?
You must have already got them then.
Oh. Okay, but I've got a ring here. Let me check. Let me see what the ring's for. Yeah, it says gearboxes. That's what's flashing for. Is there? Did I miss one?
The gear quest is rough because I'm not sure it's not still showing ones you've already done.
Yeah. Okay. I'm willing to move up to the next one over here.
Let's go. Let's rock.
We're showing 2 or 3 things to get up this road.
Yeah, there should be quite a few up there. Now that might be that gear hatch everything quest.
Yeah.
Might be my least favorite quest in the game.
It seems a little buggy.
Yeah. 100%. Like they're not marking off on the map when they should, but some of them do. And
Yeah. I don't know.
I knew I wasn't in line of sight, but he would be once he came around the corner.
Here we go. Here we go. Fighting our way forward.
Up the hill. We're fighting up that hill.
Beating up a Nernhoth.
The girl that played 11 in Stranger Things.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, she is in so much stuff now.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Stranger Things. I kind of feel like it's run its course, right?
Yeah.
But I keep seeing her get new roles. And, like, good for her, you know.
Yeah.
It just surprises me when I feel like that show has kind of dropped off, you know? I would feel like that, like if I saw the lady that played Daenerys Targaryen,
Yeah.
getting another role, like, often. I'd be like, oh, okay, good. I mean, good for her, but, like,
Yeah.
why?
Well, the problem is they go for this popularity thing, and it's not always the best.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like her casting in Electric State.
Yeah.
It had a bunch of problems, but that was kind of one of them, man.
Yeah.
The casting was crap.
Well, same way with, like, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
Like, she was cast for her name. No offense to her as an actor. Didn't feel like she was given 100% of her performance in that movie, you know? And it feels like it was name recognition more than anything else.
Man, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I was gonna punch that guy.
Never got the chance.
Did not. We'll turn around here.
So we
Up
continue climbing the mountain.
Yeah, I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be getting, but
We,
whatever.
we might get you the level and just try to find these things.
Right. Just killing the stuff along the way.
Some of these things I'm one-shotting, and some of these things I'm not. It seems very inconsistent.
We quelled forges and collapsed mines as we went, but in the end,
I hear your people talking over there.
our own haste to pursue the enemy.
I'm bleeding quite profusely.
Is your Drakeling named after a Jewish prime minister? Is that
No,
okay? Is that the name they gave it?
that's the default name.
Okay. Like that's kind of weird.
Yeah. I probably would have called him like Ancalgan or something.
Okay. See, there's supposed to be 3 here. What the hell?
Did you get the ones up here? The hatches, I mean.
Were they up? Hold on. Oh no, maybe not. Where are you at? I'm getting here. There's you.
And there's also gears back here.
Yeah, I guess I do, but they're not flashing. I can't select them. But it's showing. Oh, they're still showing.
Yeah, I think it's bugged.
But we're right by an area. A few quests are stacked up on.
Yeah, there should be some more up here that you might not have gotten.
So
And then
I
it should
don't
start
know.
counting all of them, hopefully.
I don't know. Yeah, because up here there's about 3 quests it's flashing for.
Mm-hmm. It drove me up the wall trying to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just on killing stuff patrol.
Cover that furnace.
And then this guy will get a
here.
tornado.
There you go.
And that guy over there will get an it.
There's
Boom.
another great forge works, and then a forge enforcer. I need to take down.
Oh, I got stunned by that Udu and the Hammerer who did not die from getting stomped on by an it. Go figure. Pretty crazy, but I guess he's pretty big.
Okay, yeah, I got some.
Okay, cool.
Got a couple up here. I have a feeling they're all going to be in here.
Right. But then hopefully they should tick off and be good.
5-9.
Well, there's more on the other side as well.
4-9.
I know my brain is like devoured by this quest because I saw the Gore Crow and was like, oh, I get it, like Scarecrow. I was like, those don't rhyme. It's not how those words work. Oh yeah, the released goat. He's dead now.
Release the goats. Okay, so here's another one. Got that one fixed.
Another goat.
Can I?
I'm not sure
Okay.
what the goats have to do
Got the
with
hatch.
the gears, but you know.
Right. Both start with G.
Yeah,
Same amount of letters.
I guess so. It's very confusing that the hatch just popped back open like that.
Two there. Is there any more in this?
Yeah, there should be some more on the other platform.
Over there, eh? Okay.
I'm climbing up this ramp.
There's some down here too.
Oh, nice.
There's quite a few down here.
To make a deal with orcs.
I'm gonna punch them in their faces.
I was hoping you would go there.
Okay. Getting all the gear works. Getting all the gear works. Very good.
I'm still waiting on what will become my favorite song, I'm sure, once I hear it.
Lisa
But
down.
your Gundam song about
yeah.
about the love ballad to the new type dolphin.
Yeah, that one too. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. Okay.
It'd be funny though.
So that was okay. This makes how many? 8. I need one more.
Did you get the ones up here already?
I didn't get the ones down here. There's one more.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 down here. So let me finish getting these straight. Goodness. There's another elaborate one, so that leaves me with one more elaborate one. This will give me all the simple ones.
Nice. Baby, you make my heart feel like Garrett Rand. Call me Hiro Yui, cause I'd kill to be
Don't want
with
any
you.
Damn shields.
Call me Troa Barton, cause I forget everyone else.
There's a cave there. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if we can go in there or not.
Okay. Elaborate gearworks. Okay.
No, we cannot go in there.
It is. Sweet.
I'd give up my name for you like Zex Marquise. Telling you, it's right there.
It sounds like you got it. I'm gonna let you do it.
No one wants to hear me sing.
Right, here we go. Goats off in the distance, huh? Is that the sounds of goats you hear? Is that from the cave?
Maybe. You are so close to a level now.
No. It's We're running out of time.
I think we can get you there. Especially if we can turn in the other quests.
No, it's one that.
So, where is it telling you to go now?
You didn't have an arrow point over here until you killed that guy. That was weird.
Interesting.
Who do we got? Oh, I'm on top of something. Oh, the hatch. That's what that is.
The hatches are open.
I've already got that hatch.
I don't think these are anything yet.
Oh, no. So where's, that was the one I was on, right?
So maybe we just need to go up to the green area,
Possibly.
which I'm assuming that is the upper area.
The upper room. Yeah. So, how far back is that?
It's down back this way, and then we go up around.
So I'm gonna check the freaking cave.
Go for it.
It's got my.
Curious about the cave, eh?
Can't do nothing with it. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me in either. I'm waiting by the ramp to go up.
I'm running towards it.
That sells for 42 silver. I'll take that. Thank you.
Up the ramp.
Up the ramp. Oh, up the ramp.
Slag heaver, huh? All right, we'll take him down.
He's up the ramp. Man, that'd be a rough life, heaving slag all day.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather be a gore crow.
I don't know. Okay. It's
Should be on the right path.
Over
here.
with the artifact, Jay. Don't you need that?
Where's that?
Right up here.
I must already have it. Oh, no, there it is, yeah.
Well,
Didn't even show up for me.
scholar thing, right?
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't show up for me until just then. Strange.
Very, very strange.
There's a hatch and 2 gears to our right. We already have the gears, I think.
Yeah, I got the gears and the hatch.
Okay.
Give me that.
Okay.
Just show me up here. Go down in here and see what happens.
Hopefully it counts. Hopefully there's stuff in here that goes towards it. I'm telling you, man, this is my least favorite quest in the game. But you're getting so much XP from all the stuff we're killing.
Yeah, it's true.
He did not die to that. I think the other guy ate some of the damage.
Yeah, that's a forward furnace. Did discover that.
Nice.
Gonna change the map any? No. Hatch, okay. Anything back here?
The hatch is open. It's 5 of 8.
Oh, that changed it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back this.
I think that's still showing the hatch that you got.
this green over here.
No, the circle right above you.
Right. I think it's all gonna go to.
Before we jump off, don't you have one that is like right over here on your map? You got a circle to our right. Is there one up here maybe looking down over that area? I don't see how there could be.
Yeah.
There's an enforcer hiding back here though.
Yeah.
There we go.
You got him.
There we go.
That's a rich Gorgoroth scoring deposit.
You almost have them all now. You're only missing 3 more hatches, right?
Right. See anything else up here? Look at this tower. Where's it down? See anything from up here? Hatch. Okay, there we go. Ow, ankle.
Oh no, tell me I didn't fall into the rock. Tell me I can get down from here. I can. Okay, thank goodness.
No, goblin up there. Okay, here's another hatch.
It's weird that they weren't showing up before, but they're here now. Telling you, I think it's bugged. But I'm not complaining that you're getting them now.
Right? Get them. So now I need one more. Did that change the map any? No? Right.
So we need to go to the left then. To get you the last hatch.
Okay, okay.
Big lightning. Nature's fury. I'm just hitting them with everything I got since they all respawned.
Right?
That was good XP right there. But it was an enforcer and 2 Ologs.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
Can't get that out that way. Gonna have to go up and over.
Okay, nope.
That way. Go that way, go.
This way, right?
I can't go into. That goes into the. I need to go.
Oh,
Right.
down to the left.
Yeah, down to the right. Get over to that. I want to need to get over to that other green circle. I think.
Yeah. I gotcha.
I think. What I'm trying to do. Don't be quiet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not
I
getting there.
am behind you.
Okay.
I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
Right. How about just awesome cliffs? Is it? Ow.
Can I? Nope. Oh, gotta go off. Okay,
Right.
that's fine. Thankfully, my Drakeling can fly.
It's helpful. I'm just saying. So wait a minute. What is that one?
Mordor Defiler was after you for sure. Oh, now you get to shoo away the goats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's it.
That's gonna mess up your map again too.
Great. I don't know. I must have missed that.
I think it's because you did the other one with the goats.
Yeah.
That one unlocks. Because remember, I had done a lot of these while we were running around.
Yeah. Oh, so close.
It may. I don't know if it'd be easier to do the goat one and focus on that, or to keep moving towards the other one.
Not sure.
I want to get you that level before we stop. You're right there.
All right, here we go. We gotta get this one. Lock in. Get the level. We gotta do the shop too. We haven't done our code.
Yeah, that's right. We got to get that code tonight. It's too good not to do.
Yes. All right, here we go.
I've killed so many orcs tonight. Mordor will be much safer thanks to my efforts.
Just letting you know. Yeah, it's up there.
I'm going to go ahead and put the code in.
Okay.
It is a very easy code tonight. It is hope.
Okay. Okay, here.
Just hope.
Hatch. Hatch. Okay.
Two more forge workers. A frenzied Nernhorn.
What was that?
Gore Crow.
What is going on?
They're giving you some options. Yeah!
Okay, we got through that. Let me open up the store.
Very cool.
Ah,
We'll be back
it
Friday.
is hope.
Hope. No, just hope.
Oh, just hope. I think that
HOPE.
was to give me something awesome. Maybe like put that in.
That'd be cool. We'll be back Friday with Steel Hunters. It's an early access. Worth checking out, I think. So we will check it out. Could be very wrong when we're done. We'll see.
I think I wrote the store.
Did you? Yeah.
5 plus 5. You got one. What was that? What do I got here? Oh. A 90-minute plus 5 on hour. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, hope tokens are great.
So is it 90 minutes or an hour 30? I don't understand. Okay. So
We
I don't
could
want
get
to.
somewhere safe.
Yeah, I don't want to really camp here. Actually, I want to go ahead. I've got since we got.
Go back to Kinship House.
I think so.
Yeah. Call it there.
Yeah.
We'll come back next week for more Age and more Mordor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, this section of Mordor, I'm so glad that we're almost done with it. And then watch when I start getting my allegiance quests, they're all going to be like, "Hey, go to Udun." Like, no.
There'll be a little more areas out to check
Hopefully.
I haven't
than
seen
just
it in days.
Udun. First of all, fix all my stuff.
Yeah, I should do that too. I was trying to talk to her, but fine, I'll call another one in. Why not? There we go. And then I want to sell this. That's not how that works. Sell this.
Sell.
Sell this.
Ludo.
Sell this. And there was something else I picked up just to sell, and I'm trying to find it now. All right, I think that's everything.
Okay, we'll be going through this. I've got stuff. Almost got it all. Stuff's timing out. Probably should
Yeah, I
save
bet
a
it
couple.
is.
Save a couple of those for you, but
It's fine.
you're not getting them.
It's fine.
I got LOTRO points for maybe 5. All right. I got 415 LOTRO points. I give them to you if I could.
Very nice.
All right. So
Until next time, I've been Trey.
I've been Rungren.
This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Mordor has to offer.
Good night.